And welcome to the Lindy Sports post-game report. I am the coach, Dick Cox, coming to you live from Little John Coliseum tonight. Had a great ACC game with the number 20 ranked Clemson Tigers hosting the number 19 ranked North Carolina Tarheels. These two teams just played 2 weeks ago, and it was a game of two halves up there as North Carolina jumped out to a big lead in the first half, led by 15, got the lead up to 18 before Clemson made 15 shots in a row to come back and make it a whale of a game. Well, these two teams picked up where they left off, but it was reverse order today. The Clemson Tigers came out on fire tonight as they were lighting it up from the three-point line and hit 7 threes in the first 6 minutes of the game, being led by Gabe DeVoe, one of the ones, though, and jumped out to an early lead. The Tigers actually were up 44-28 at the half, and again had to hold off a North Carolina run in the second half as the Tar Heels shot 64% in the second half and got the lead all the way down to a tie ball game with a little over a minute to go. But the Tigers were able to execute on offense, and again, the story of the night was they nailed a wide-open three to retake the lead at 77-74 at that point, made the free throws in the final minute, and come away tonight with an 82-78 victory. Again, big story tonight was the Tigers' three-point shooting. Clemson tonight was 15 out of 30 from the three-point line. And, again, while North Carolina did not have a bad night from the three-point line, they hit 10 out of 24. And I asked Gabe DeVoe, when you're as hot as you were in the first half of the game tonight, when you came out on fire from the three-point line, how hard is it to stay with the game plan and not want to shoot a three every time down? He said it's really hard. He said he was feeling it, and when he crossed the half-court line, he was ready to let it fly, though. But Brad Burnell said that's something that he had to talk to him about. But he has given this team freedom that if they get the three-point shot, they're a good outside shooting team to take the shots, but not totally to rely on the three-point shot, though. But the Clemson Tigers had balanced scoring tonight. They were led in scoring by Marquise Reed with 20 points, 17 points from Gabe DeVoe, 14 points from Sheldon Mitchell, and 11 points from Elijah Thomas, while the North Carolina Tar Heels were a two-man team tonight. Cameron Johnson, the transfer from Pitt, had 32 points, including 6 out of 10 from the three-point line. Joel Berry had 27 points. Nobody else for the Tar Heels were in double figures. Matter of fact, the next leading score was 6 points for a Tar Heel player. Luke May was not very good tonight, as he was only 8 from the floor, had 4 points, though. But the Tar Heels now have lost 3 games in a row in ACC play, and they dropped to 5-5 in the ACC, 16-7 and overall. While the Clemson Tigers have been a surprise team in the conference this year, they are now 18-4, 7-3 in the ACC, and looking pretty good for a bid this year to get into the NCAA tournament, though. But again, great night tonight, a big crowd here at Clemson. The fans stormed the court after the ball game, though. But this was the first time that Brad Burnell has ever been on the winning side and defeated North Carolina. So big night for him. He has milestones this year. He has beaten Notre Dame for the first time as a coach. He has beaten North Carolina for the first time as a coach, though. So the Clemson Tigers keep it rolling as the surprise team in the ACC. They will have a couple of days off before they come back and play at Wake Forest this weekend, though. And North Carolina must find a way now to see if they can lick their wounds and get it rolling again in the ACC now, as they are now in the middle of the pack, though. But again, your final score tonight was Clemson 82, North Carolina 78. Tune in tomorrow night. We will be with you as the number 1 UConn Huskies take on the South Carolina the Gamecocks in ladies action from the Colonial Life Center in Columbia. We'll be there to report on all the action, though. But tonight, your final score, Clemson 82, North Carolina 78. Reporting for Lindy Sports and Cox Sports Broadcasting, I am the coach, Dick Cox.